Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch. If Stone has you down on the block, don't front him unless you have help on the weak side. His pet move is spinning away from the defender for an alley-oop. If you think he's a load in a post, wait till you see him flying through the air catching lobs. Okay? And don't be fooled by his vibe. Stone comes across all super chill, SoCal, whatever, but he's locked in. Dude's ranked 23rd in the country for a reason, all right? Nobody in this locker room is stopping him by themselves. We do it as a team, okay? Okay, let's get everybody out on the floor and walk through some sets. MP, you mind hanging back a bit?
Hey, Coach, if this is about me being late, I promise it won't happen again.
I believe you. But you're still suspended from today's game.
Come on, Coach. No, not this one. I need this one. You know how many scouts are here.
I'm sorry, but I gotta do it, MP. You know the rules.
Coach, listen, I'm all for rules, but not this one, okay? I'll sit out the next game, I promise. I'm begging you, I need this one.
Okay. You want to make it to the NBA, right?
Yes, it's all that matters to me.
And I believe you can do it, MP. But you gotta start conducting yourself like a pro.
Yeah, but I gotta make it...
That means always doing the work, never cutting corners, never taking your situation for granted. Hey, look up. I told you when I first met you, it's our job to make you look good. And I can't do that if I don't hold you accountable. You won't learn and you won't grow.
No, Coach, it's just the worst possible time.
The deeper you get into this thing, the more every little step and misstep matters. I hate doing this as much as you hate hearing it, but you gotta sit today. That's how you learn. And that's the end of this discussion. I see you on the bench.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer MP deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won the tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told is MP is serving a one-game suspension for Coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
Messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an incredible spotlight. And your ranking's gonna drop once people find out that you missed this game because of disciplinary actions. You got a slim margin for error here, MP. You got one club league season to make a name for yourself, and you're running out of time.
I know, but what do I do?
You bounce back. Show them you're a fighter. But it's clear to me you need a little bit more help.
Do you think I should hire a private coach?
Nah, You're doing great in between the lines. But I think we need to bring in someone who can have a little bit more guidance, more hands-on guidance.
Right, like a guru.
I'm the guru. I'm talking about an agent.
An agent, really?
Yeah. His name's Austin Kelly. Works for one of the biggest agencies in town. He's just getting started, so he doesn't have a roster full of NBA clients yet. I've gotten to know him a little bit. He's as smart as they come. You're lucky to be getting on the ground floor with this guy.
Thanks, Dion. But I don't get it. I mess up and you show up with gifts.
Everyone makes mistakes, MP. It's how you bounce back that matters. I know you're a good kid.
Yeah, for sure. No more partying for me. Well, maybe on draft day.
I think that's for the best. Austin will be in touch soon. Set up a meet with him so y'all can get more acquainted. In the meantime, I'll hit the gym and put some shots up. Whenever I face adversity, I immerse myself in the work. Helps me get through the day.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thanks, Dion.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot. All right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with the newcomer MP. and Drexel Carrington is the big name for the attack from Sac.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting 5 for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's MP. He has 6. Again, MP missing. Martinez outside. Here's Pagan. The High Flyers grab the miss. Now MP. Here's the 3. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Of all the guys you want to leave open on the perimeter, he's the last guy on the list.
And here's Carrington. To the paint. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Mills outside. From deep, it's MP. Nails the 3-pointer.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington outside. Lund with the pick. The 3 ball. Doesn't find the hole there. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. MP with the rock. And it's Lund picking him up. From deep, it's MP. Again, MP missing. The attack from Sac Trail. Picks it to Pagan. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now here's Martinez. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
MP up top. Pagan defending. And here's MP on the outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now here's Martinez. Outside Carrington. Clock at 6. And they come right back down with their own 3-pointer.
This offense is at its best when Carrington is shooting the 3 with confidence.
And here's MP on the outside. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Now Carrington puts up a 3. Lund. Lund controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Martinez outside. Over Mills. Lund. Gove with the rebound. The High Flyers leading. MP outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Carrington. Returns it to Martinez. Lund, now covered by MP. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three.
Substitution for the attack from Sac. Substitution for High Flyers.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now here's Mills. Now covered by Martinez. Fires it. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Inside. Lund. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
This is what we talk about. Be willing to make the extra pass to get the shot you want.
MP outside. Off target from 3-point range. And so here it's Sac. Pagan shot's good.
Oh, that's a strong finish by Pagan, and he got hit on his way up.
High Flyers trailing. MP outside. On target from long range. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Lund with the steal. Here's Carrington, and the attack from Sac with another bucket right there.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few, and he can wreck you on both ends, a very unique wing in this league.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. High Flyers out in front, up by 2, and plenty more to come right after this. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now MP. He has 35 now in this one. Outside Carrington. Here's Martinez. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
How about that feed? Most young players do 1 or 2 things well, but Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Here's MP. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. O'Neal with the steal. Carrington with the steal. Here's Martinez. Good work there as it goes.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now because you know he'll find you.
And MP gets it to go.
And from there, you expect him to drop it in every single time.
Sack in the lead. Up top, Carrington, guarded by O'Neal. Yes, it's good. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. 9 points in this one. And Lund slams it in.
Such chemistry. What incredible timing on the alley-oop.
And he absolutely hammered it down.
That's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Sinks it from distance.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but someone is going to get an earful from Coach for leaving him that wide open.
Lund with the pick. Carrington for 3. Yes, indeed. He's now 8 of 14.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
From deep, it's MP. It's not going to fall for him. And it's Sack's ball. They lead by 4. Carrington with it. Now guarded by Mills. They get it again. And they pick up 2.
Look at Carrington picking up the slack, getting involved on the glass, and finding them a second chance shot.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. MP outside. Shoots the 3. Sack with the rebound. Here's Cunningham for 3. They get it back. Martinez gets the bucket.
You gotta be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock because that's inexcusable.
And here's MP on the outside. Hits the 3-pointer.
That's not enough coverage. Basically none. Defense did not look good there.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
And the ball out of play. Sack will have it.
Substitution for the attack from Seth. Ben and Olsen.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Substitution for High
Lets it go from deep. And it's Brock with the rebound. Passes to MP. The 3. And another 3 for the Flyers.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Here's Mecca. Here's Cunningham. Lund. Banked in off the glass.
You thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
And here's MP on the outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter-oriented.
And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
The High Flyers trailing. Puts it up. MP again.
A lot of scoring here late, but there has been no defense at all.
Yeah, that's a cut. That fills up the highlight reel. It fills up the hard drive. Makes for an exciting game, but you'd like to see at least a little bit of D here as well.
That is a sweet-looking one-handed slam.
When the game is this close, he's someone you can really rely on.
Absolutely, and great to have such a dependable finisher.
What a treat we've had here tonight, Danny. Great execution from both sides.
The quality of the offense, it's been unreal. We've all enjoyed watching this one.
Flying high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
What a night.
Both teams making a change here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
And so here it's Sack. Martinez with the ball. It's Carrington on the wing. Sack with another miss. The High Flyers with the lead. Passes to MP. Pulls up. And he gets it to go with the swish.
Whatever intensity might have been lacking in the first half, these teams are making up for it now.
I'll say, things have really picked up.
Martinez outside. Outside Carrington. And he drops it in from the low post.
So cool in a tough moment. What a shot by Carrington.
And here's MP on the outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Too easy. The defense can't just leave him out there.
Carrington outside. From downtown. One. And there's the bucket, staying with it that time. Getting it done on the offensive glass.
In a crucial play, Austin Lund takes center stage. What a way to step it up. Now, can they finish the job?
It's MP missing.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
So much fun, and you love to see this. Pagan stepping up when they need him most.
And here's MP on the outside. Sack grabs the miss. And here comes the break. Here's Pagan. The putback.
Bloodshot by Lund. This is why they use the big man in big moments like these.
Now MP. He's guarded closely. The High Flyers with another miss. This possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball here. Well, they need every bucket they can get here.
They're still alive, but they'd better execute every single trip down floor. There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
And the attack from Sack, call time here.
Still plenty of time for them to get a good shot. No need to rush things.
And I'd say that whatever their favorite play is, now's the time to execute it.
And it's Sack with the ball. It's a one-point game. 1 second separates the shot clock and the game clock here. Carrington with it, and he's picked up by O'Neal. To the middle, outside for Pagan. Shot clock at 6. From the arc, misses the tray, and they commit. It'll be the attack from Sack off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. It'll be the attack from Sack off the tip.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting 5 for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neal and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Now here's MP. Fires in the triple. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force. With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
MP up top, Pagan defending. Another miss by MP.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Very true. The defense better not relax just because he missed that one.
Carrington for three. That's in, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 of 2.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Here's MP. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him, but he's also missed 2.
Perfect touch on that shot with the rainbow arc right to the hoop.
And here's Carrington. Martinez outside. Right side, Lund. Kicks it out to Martinez. There's the triple. And Callahan pulls it down. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly.
Now here's Martinez. Over Mills. Martinez can't get it to go. The High Flyers with the lead. MP outside. Another miss by MP. On offense, here's Sack. Carrington with it, and he's picked up by O'Neal. Back to Carrington. From outside the arc, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lund.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
MP with the bucket. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now MP, 13 points so far. Lund with the rebound. Sack trailing here. Kicks it to Pagan. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 of 2 this game.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
And here's MP on the outside. Sack grabs the miss.
He fired with confidence.
And so off the tip, it's attack from Sack.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting 5 for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neal and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's attack from Sack.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from Sack. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the one. Devontae Mills is the two guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Now here's Martinez. Carrington outside. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with the three. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
And yep, it's good.
These are the shots you want every time down the floor.
And it's Sack's ball. 8-point game. On the wing, it's Martinez. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. MP outside. From deep. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game in just 5 shot attempts.
Starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, they're on a big run. This is the beginning of the end, I think.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. The offensive rebound. And Lund slams it in.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
Now Carrington, down low, and Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
MP outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
They've come out fast and furious. This game already looks like a mismatch.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play, but this one's showing the early signs of what's usually a blowout.
Now Carrington, pass to Lund. And Lund slams it in.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well, but Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young, and sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now here's Lund, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Confident play we're seeing out of him right now.
Yup, the scoreboard tells the story, that's for sure.
And here's MP on the outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
MP outside. The tray. And it's rebounded by Martinez.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
MP with it, guarded now by Pagan. And here's MP on the outside. Drops it in from long range.
And no doubt about it, folks. This is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster, they'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor. And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
On the wing, it's Martinez. Pagan. Ben Gov with some nice D. MP outside. This one for three. The rebound brought home by Carrington. There's the three. Offensive rebound. One misses. The high flyers dictating the flow. Past MP. Lets the three fly. Good. And that assist goes to Mills. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
What a play by Lund. Brushing off the foul and finishing what he started.
MP with it. 32 points in the game. From past the arc. That one doesn't drop. And so here it's Sack. Kicks it to Pagan. Here's Olsen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, look, it's inexcusable to not box out Lund. You deserve to get burned when you allow him free reign of the offensive boards.
And here's MP on the outside. And the high flyers, another triple.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Carrington outside. The three-pointer, no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in. Inside points, they're important for O'Neal. He needs to show that he can score from anywhere on the court.
2 minutes.
Pass to Olsen. It's Carrington on the wing. On the wing, it's Martinez. And a three off target. The high flyers dictating the flow. Launches a three. And again, it's MP finding the three.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Carrington for three. Hauled in by high flyers.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
MP with the bucket.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Shot's good by Carrington. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Pass to Olsen. Martinez up top, now guarded by Mills. It's Carrington on the wing. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
This offense is at its best when Carrington is shooting the three with confidence.
They're making this a runaway.
At this point, the only question is just how big the lead will eventually become.
MP with the bucket.
Answers right back with a three of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. High Flyers leading this one, running away with this one, and more basketball to come after this short break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. Here's the High Flyers. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the CBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Martinez outside. One with the pick. Fires from the wing. Martinez can't get it to go.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
From deep, it's MP. And the High Flyers, another triple.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Now Pagan. Outside, Lund. Pass to Martinez. On the wing, Carrington. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
MP outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Back to Pagan. Shoots over O'Neal. Pagan misses. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. The three-pointer goes.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Up top, Lund. Carrington, now covered by MP. One with the pick. And it's Carrington missing the look.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but just couldn't get it to fall.
And it's MP missing. Outside Pagan. Pass to Martinez. To the inside. And Lund slams it in.
He sure knows how to make an impression with his throwdowns.
It's not a matter of if he's going to get to the rim. It's a matter of what he will do when he gets there.
This time, showing some style with the one-hand slam.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Lund. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
And here's MP on the outside. Sinks the tray.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
And that foul's on Lund. That's his first foul. And here are the High Flyers now. Outside, MP. The three is up. Count it from distance.
Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that three?
Outside Pagan. Pass to Martinez. Try to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. MP outside. Fires for three. Lund with the rebound. Martinez outside.
I got yours.
Over Brock. Martinez gets the bucket.
He's got the right form for any distance. That's Edward Martinez on target right there.
And here's MP on the outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Pass to Lund. And it's in there.
Yeah, you thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
From deep, it's MP. Nails it from 3.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Outside, Lund. Pass to Martinez. The three-pointer is off the mark. Now the High Flyers with it. From deep, it's MP. And the High Flyers, another triple.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
And Lund slams it in.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
From deep, it's MP. Lund with the rebound.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
To the paint. And Lund slams it in.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Now MP. He's covered closely. 4-3. Drills it from deep.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit the lack of coverage.
Begon, bring the ball up the floor. Guarded by MP. On the wing, it's Martinez. They get the board. Begon shot's good.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Here's the High Flyers. From deep, it's MP. Lund with the rebound. Takes a step back. Inside.
At his height, Lund's shots are difficult to contest.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the left. Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Pagan. Pass to Lund. Martinez. Here's Carrington. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love the confidence Carrington plays with inside. He just knows how to capitalize.
And here's MP on the outside. Sack grabs the miss. Martinez outside.
2 minutes.
Outside Pagan. And there's the whistle for the illegal screen.
Didn't set up the screen properly on that one.
Yeah, need to have those feet set, and you can't have those elbows out either.
Michael
And here are the High Flyers now. From deep, it's MP. Hits the trifecta. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Up top, Pagan. Pulls up high post. Dunn brings it down. Here's the High Flyers. MP on the left side. And it's rebounded by Martinez. Kicks it to Pagan. Returns it to Martinez. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
Patiently waiting, and Martinez made him pay from the corner.
Outside, MP. And another three for the Flyers.
And comes right back with a three of his own.
Looking to match the three they just made, I love it.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington for three. No luck on that one.
Even without the three ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
Pure from three-point range.
This run has really put them in the perfect position.
And with no signs of slowing, they aim to keep expanding that lead.
4 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lund with the pick. Down low. And Lund slams it in.
When he gets all the way to the rim, there's not a lot you can do.
He rises up with ease, and who at this level is going to turn him away?
Hey, I'm hitting the shift key in the one. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Knocks down the long J. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And so that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
I'll catch you up in a second, all right?
MP. Hey. Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game.
Quit playing.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Remember that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.